wait till some people get in this live, y'all, before I start talking. I'm trying to wait till at least two people get in. Then I start my topic, guys. Other than that, man, how y'all doing today? How y'all doing on the channel? Hope y'all like to having a good Sunday, man. I'm just chilling right now at my local park, watching some guys play some basketball, some hoops. Try to get me a little meditation in, contemplating on tomorrow, which is the work week. So don't nobody jump in at the 3 minute mark. I'm gonna go ahead and start this topic, guys. So willing to hear what y'all gotta say, man. Willing to hear what y'all gotta say. Some of y'all old subscribers, and hopefully there'll be some new people coming in and checking out the channel and listening at some of this stuff, content that I got going forward, man. And try to grow this channel. You feel me? So yeah, man, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, hopefully this video will give you some type of let's see, what can I say, some type of agreements. That may be a poor word, but it's just real content, man. I'm just speaking from the heart, speaking from the mind. And if you like content like that, man, hopefully it'll be enough to get you guys to subscribe to the channel. So we got about 40 more seconds. And I'm gonna start the topic, man. Be sure to like this video as well. If you don't like it, hey, if it had a down thumb down tag, that'll be fine too, man. Just engage with the channel, man. Hope y'all can see me. It's a little dark out here. I'm trying to turn on some light. Okay, I got one person that don't check in with me. Thank you for tuning in to the live. Be sure to comment. I got 6 people that don't join the live. Okay, what's going on, Sharky? All right, man. So look like we passed the 3 minute mark. So yeah, man, I just want to talk about me thinking about starting my window cleaning. I got 22 people in now. So me thinking about starting my window cleaning business up again. And the reason why I want to restart it up again is because I think it's been like 6 years since I last did some sort of service. That was like pre-COVID, when COVID shut me down during that time. But I was new and upcoming and just getting started, man. I see you, Hunting and Boy said do it. Yeah, man, that's what I'm thinking about doing, because I got a 13-year-old, man. He really inspired by wanting to make some money right now. So, and he used to go with me on some of my jobs, window cleaning. And of course, when I was cleaning for some restaurants, he liked the free food that he was getting. So he's now at the point where he's willing to want to work and like just to make some money and kind of stay busy and staying active. So that's been really motivating me to want to restart my business again with window cleaning. And so because I'm like, him just coming home, after sports practice and getting on the video game, I think he like it, but then I think he want to do a little more. Sharky says, don't listen to anybody, or excuse me, any people who try and shut you down and have negative attitude on you. Man, that's true. Yeah, somebody say stay motivated. I appreciate that, man. Appreciate the positivity. Because I was telling my son the same thing. Like, it's a lot of darkness around. It's a lot of darkness around us and everything. People have a lot of negative talk. They'll hate on you. And they'll try to get you to change your mind, keep you in fear. From even up and starting whatever it is that you want to do. But so like I tell him, I try to, you know, I told him this week we're gonna do some marketing and we'll go out and try to catch some people. And he can't get discouraged if somebody say no or if somebody don't want our services. So he definitely can't, lose the motivation and losing the will to wanna grow like that. So he's like I said, he's only 13, so I want to let him see that side of it too. Like, hey, just because um, just because you're starting something, that don't mean everybody may like it. So, but it's up to you. If you like doing it and if you enjoy doing it, you got to keep going forward. So, um, yeah, that's pretty much it, man. I just like to, a lot of time I like to when I meditate, I be in deep thought a lot, and I just be thinking about some stuff. Okay, somebody said no, it's not the end. Just move to the yes. That's right. That is true because I remember when I first got started, I got told no a lot, and then that one person that told me yes, you know, um, I appreciated that yes, that one yes out of everything because it was like, that just let me know that you got to keep on pursuing like that. And so that's kind of what a stage that he at right now, especially like dealing with sports or whatever. So, um, yeah, that's been pretty much it. So I'm starting small, and I just told him that no matter the work, he can't despise the type of job duties that he may have to do. So um, that's the part. That's what comes with work. So I want to teach him to have good work ethic as well. Him at 13, I already want to help. Just not necessarily helping me, but him remembering the time where I put him in a place to just working. I was just having him at the time carry my water buckets, little small stuff like that, because he was like a kid. He was maybe like 7 or 8 around that time. So he just remembered those days, and he was like, "I just like going to work with you. It just seemed fun at the time." So Sharky says, "Yeah, every business has to start small, and every big business did start small." Yeah, that's true too. I believe that. That's true. So, and that's all right. Yep. Oh yeah, man. That's all right. I'm just, in my mind, I just, want to live life day to day. Just live life and you know, create a new day and make memories and just live life without regret. So whether I, and like I told my son, I was like, if don't nobody in this small town say yes, then that's okay. At least you can say you tried. You learned something new out of all that what we did. So, you know, once again, just trying to be an example of leading him in the right way and trying to hope that he hears something. Because I remember when I was a kid, you think you're invisible at times, and you think you know it all, maybe. And then when you realize you get older, like, dang, I ain't know nothing. The older people try to tell you, you know. Sharky says, savor every piece of life you have because one day it will come to an end for us all. Yeah, that is so true. So true, man. And I'm glad you said that because I've, like, over the past 2 years, I've had several friends who don't lost their life to gun violence, or I knew someone who lost their life to gun violence. And I stay in a small town, at least about 30K people or less. And so, um, and then I've had people who was on the opposite end of the gun who committed those crimes. People who I went to school with and grew up with, and it's like, man, you don't never know when you may lose your life. It can be so random. It can be so random. But yeah, man, I appreciate you guys. I hope some of my fellow content excuse me, I hope some of my fellow subscribers, comment after this video, and I just would love to hear some of their opinions, and I would love to see who all, who's still out there doing some window cleaning, or who may have a business. So be sure to like this channel, guys, subscribe to it as well, and share the video, man. You guys are gonna be hearing a lot more from me, and I'll be coming up with another topic. It'll be real and authentic. So thanks for tuning in, guys, and I hope you all have a great night. Peace. And Sharky, let me read this last statement. Sharky says, "We need more people like you in this world of darkness." Man, I'm glad you said that. I appreciate that, Sharky. I really do appreciate that, man, because I gotta give some overtime right now. Let me just out that one little statement. I just gotta give at least some more overtime. So with all this stuff that's going on in the world, like social media, with the content that's being displayed upon our eyes, like you just see so much killing, you see so much violence, you see so much, and you just know it all dark, like a dark spirit. And I was thinking about some of the Spider-Man movie, and I haven't finished it yet, but in the Spider-Man movie, towards the beginning, you kind of see, I don't forget the name of the spirit, but it was like this demonic spirit. It was just jumping from body to body to body, and Spider-Man was trying to catch it, but he didn't know what was really going on. So yeah, I say that to just say this, like, man, you're right about that. It's a lot of darkness in this world, and there's very few people that's sharing the light, sharing the light. And a lot of us got that light in us. We just, for some reason, either in fear to express it, something is holding us back from expressing it. But I feel like if we come more together to do it. You said which one? The one that just came out in the movies. I think it was A New Day. Spider-Man A New Day. I think that's what it's called. I think that's what the new one called. Yeah, don't feel the nerves to express your feelings. Yeah, that used to be me like years ago when I was a teenager, but now I don't. I fully express my feelings, and I say what need to be said, and I stand on it. So yeah, brand new day. Yep, a brand new day. Yeah, so but yeah, man, I love these kind of talks. And Sharky, if you jump in on the next video, on the next live, I'll be glad to hear from you. Just check me out on the next live, and appreciate it. And like I said, that's it for the overtime, guys. Hope y'all like, share, and subscribe to the video. Subscribe to the page, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.